7:38. I am never up this early, like hardly ever, ever. For some reason, I woke up at like 7:30 this morning, and I got breakfast, and I decided I would go to the gym. So I went to the gym. I think I did like 10 laps. Yeah, about 10 laps at the gym, and then I did the weights for quite a while. I did several rounds of weights. I had a nice protein breakfast this morning, protein, dense, nutrient. And damn, guys, I'm just going to say this. Jessica, hi. Your aura is orange and white, a little bit of yellow, mostly orange. Yeah, I just wanted to say, like, when you go to the gym, I've noticed a pattern. The people there in the mornings are really critical. Like, I don't even know if type A personality is the right word. The morning crowd is so critical, like, of themselves and other people, like super judgmental. Like, you could just tell they're bitchy, they're irritable. The morning gym people, up until, like, I don't know, maybe 2 p.m., like the early morning, the worse it is in the morning, you guys. The earlier in the morning, the worse it is at the gym. Like, judgmental, grouchy, cranky ass people. The closer you guys get to 2 o'clock, things get better. And let me just say this, like, after 2, like I said, things get better, but then it's like even better, like 5 o'clock, 6, 7, 8. You've got like the really creative people in the evenings at the gym. Little tip for you guys. Another thing I've noticed is very odd. I mean, just kind of like, so after 5 p.m., most people wear black. Like, the majority of people, like the night owls or whatever, wear black. And I noticed that, like, at the gym, like, if you guys go, like I said, in the morning or afternoon, it's different. It's like all colors. It's like gray and white and yellow and pink, like light blue. But the closer you guys get in terms of the gym to the evening, it's night owl type people, some more laid back people, creative, smart people. And like I said, by 7 o'clock at night, almost like 90% of people wear black at 7 p.m. So I just noticed that. Just wanted to put that out there. I use music to kind of create or control my mood. Visualization and music. Let me say that. I'm going to repeat that. So I use visualization and music to kind of control or direct my focus, my mood, my focus, and especially at the gym with all the cranky people. So, it really elevates your spirit. Music and visualizing, especially the combination of the two, it really does. It makes a big difference. Which brings me to say the power of visualization. I preach about this to you guys a lot. How important it is for you guys to imagine. Imagination, also known as visualization, is key, folks. It's key to achieving your dreams, success, big accomplishments. So yeah, you guys don't realize it. You don't realize what it does, how it boosts you. I can't tell you how many people I see struggling at the gym. They're like, they barely want to do, the weights, right? They're just like, or they do like really fast weights. But when you guys are focused, like right here in your third eye, when you guys literally, you can feel the pressure in your third eye. When you guys are focused, that's when results happen. So what I want to encourage you guys to think about, and I've actually coached people at the gym. Like, I've actually mentored people at the gym. So when you're at the gym, like I've told people, I want you to think about something that means a lot to you. Like your animals, your children, somebody that you love, company that you're wanting to build. So really, really important, you guys, especially when you're stressed out about stuff. Like, whether you're working out or you guys are stressed out, please. Okay, well, I guess if you're stressed out, you guys can visualize something that you either love or that relaxes you, right? So the ocean, nature, animals, your children or something. For some of you, Florida plate, by the way. I have been seeing Florida plates every single day now for I want to say 3 days nonstop. I've seen 3 a day. So I just wanted to say that. But when you're at the gym, I want you guys to picture and visualize something that you love or somebody that you love, and watch what happens. It absolutely is it changes your energy, the way that you lift weights, the resistance, the lack of resistance. Dude, sometimes like I get on like a really high vibration at the gym, and I could just start sprinting out of nowhere. And I'm telling you guys right now, what I'm doing is I'm listening to a certain like song, you know, usually vocal synthwave, not always, but 90% of the time I have 80s vocal synthwave on, if you guys are wondering. Sometimes I'll listen to vocal trance, but I'll just start sprinting because I'm visualizing, and I feel so much love, and I feel so inspired. On a second. All right. You said you're vibrating high, yeah. So yeah, that's just what I want to say to you guys is the power of your mind. You got to get in there every single day. You guys don't realize you're sending out an energy. When you guys visualize, you're sending out an energy out into the universe. It's beautiful. See, you guys, we can do anything we put our minds to. Anything. I got love in my bones, in my body, in my soul. I do. You know what I choose to do with my life, how I choose to live it is my choice, bro. Straight up. What I do, you may not do. But you know what? I don't have to be like you. So I'm going to do what I want, period. If you don't agree with it, you're not my daddy. You're not my mama, you're not my daddy. I'm going to live the life I want to live, period. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, exactly. That's right. Man, love can move mountains. I'm going to just say that. Love can move mountains. What goes on in my mind, I'm telling you guys right now, people can feel it. You're sending out a vibration. Whether it's success, career, love, you are sending out a vibe, man. People pick up on it. Like you're sending it. You don't realize everything's connected. All of our thoughts are connected. Everything is energy. Everything is molecular structures and molecules. So if you guys think about something or someone, it will be received. Like it has no choice but to be received. So, you know, keep your thoughts positive as much as you can. Like, you know, the only thing stopping you guys is you. You know, I brought this up before about in 2012, I was on fire. Not literally. But I was on fire in my life. And I think about, you know, that sometimes. And it's like, okay, what was it? I'm just going to say, you guys, I felt safe. Sometimes we have to make up something in our minds to feel safe. We have to make up a person. Or maybe you know the person, but you picture that you're feeling safe with that person. You see what I'm saying? Like you can picture it. It's how you feel that matters. Maybe, like I said, an animal or a teacher, but you want to picture what it was like, or what it's like riding around with that person, or that person being safe. So even if that person's not safe, like picture that person being safe. Or if you guys can't do that, you can always go to a safe person or an animal or a safe, like the ocean or something that's going to make you guys feel safe. But in 2012, I had a mentor. And I'm just going to tell you guys right now, I mean, I didn't really feel safe with anybody except for my mentor. I mean, my dad that I found dead, let me just say that. I was adopted. I found my father dead, unexpectedly dead. And I loved him, and he loved me too. I didn't fully respect my dad, though. You know, I mean, I respected him. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to raise my hand. I did respect my dad, but not like fully respect him, because like, you know, he let people walk on him and stuff. And because he let people walk on him, and he wasn't always there for me. I'm going to just tell you that right now. He worked really hard. My dad was an extremely hard worker. He had 4 businesses. Like, my dad, 4 businesses. He was a teacher for 25 years before he bought these 4 businesses. So he was a wrestling coach, a football coach, a basketball coach. This was my adoptive father. And I respected him, but not like completely, like I said, because he let people walk on him. So I couldn't use my dad as like an example, if that makes sense. My mentor, though, I had this mentor, like I said, and I always felt supported by this mentor. Like, when I was down and out, the mentor would make me music mixes. I don't know if you guys have had a friend like that, you know what I'm saying? A friend or a partner, you know, mentor, whatever. But she would make me these music mixes for the crap I was going through. Like, I was dealing with a lot of stuff, you know, with my mom and stuff like that. And yeah, she put it into the music mix. And like, we, you know, if I had a problem, she'd be right there for me. Like, all right, hey, I'll come over. You know what I'm saying? And like vice versa, man. I had to call the police on her mom because her mom slammed her into the closet and kept pushing her into the walls, like slamming her into the walls. And I remember she's like, call the police. And I'm like, all right. So I called the police. We stood there in that yard as her mom harassed me, like completely called me names. Like, she kept calling me a dyke. Now, mind you guys, I'm not gay in any way, shape, or form. I'm not bi, I'm not gay, I'm not a lesbian. So I was born a hermaphrodite. I was born a biological male, hermaphrodite male. So I was born with testicles and ovaries. My parent has this condition. My biological parent is also intersex, called ovotesticular, OTDSD. And so I'm sitting in the yard with my mentor. Well, I mean, you know, she was my girlfriend, you know, at the time, and her mom is calling me a dyke in front of all the neighbors. She's like screaming at me, like bipolar. Like, you effing dyke, you effing, you know what I'm saying? And dude, I don't even get down like that. I'm a straight male. I'm a conservative, heterosexual, straight dude. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like, I've dealt with a lot of discrimination, you know, being that I'm a hermaphrodite. It's a medical condition. I'm not transgender. It's not the same thing as a transgender person. So, yeah. Back to what I was going to say. I can't reach your comments, Montaigne. I'm not able to read those right now. Thank you for being a moderator, though. I appreciate it. So, anyways, my point is, I was there for her when she needed me, like, in a heartbeat, man. I'd freaking leave the school, dude. If I had to leave the school in the middle of class, I'd go. You know what I'm saying? And she was there for me also. Like, when I found my dad dead, dude, she literally left school. She ran on her 2 feet. Like, she did not drive. She ran all the way from the school. It was like a half-hour run. I mean, literally. So I just want you guys to know that, and there's an Indiana plate right in front of me. Are you serious? As I'm talking about this, in front of my face, it says Indiana on the license plate. And I'm like so far away from Indiana right now. But yeah, I just want you guys to know that love is real. Like, agape love, unconditional love. And when you guys are not feeling safe and you guys are scared, you got to go to that happy place. A lot of people in EMDR, I mean, I guess there's something, EMDR, PTSD trauma therapy. Sometimes they'll tell you to do that. Like, if you guys have PTSD, some kind of trauma, you picture things. You use your mind, your third eye right here, to visualize something or somebody that makes you guys feel safe. And it relaxes your body, it relaxes your nervous system. But yeah, I think about in 2012, and I'm going to keep going back to it because I was on fire. Now, I'm not going to tell you guys that I've not been sparked or whatever. Like, I tell you, like, it wasn't the mentor that put me on fire. Let me say that again. The mentor did not make me go on fire. Like, it wasn't that. But I don't know. It's like my solar plexus, my sacral chakra. So I was visualizing feeling safe with this person, and I felt like accepted, and then I could like write. I was able to write. I was writing all the time. I was journaling all the freaking time. Like, I think I was writing 6 hours a day at that time because I felt safe and I felt loved and I felt cared for. And I think, you guys, I think that we underestimate the importance of support in our lives. Okay? We underestimate love in our lives. Just want you guys to know that how important the human touch is. When I get emotional, man, I kind of want to cry when I say that. I literally feel emotional. All right, don't bring up your crap in my chat room, Montaigne. It's not appropriate to bring that up in my chat room. This is not about you. This is my show, and I'm on here to teach and inspire and motivate people. I don't want to hear about your shit on my show. All right, anyways, guys, so like what I'm saying, you guys, is you guys can succeed at anything you put your mind to. You gotta feel safe. And when you change your perception, your reality changes. So let me say that again. When you change your perception, your mindset, the view, the way you look at a person, that person's going to start to shift. Now, you guys don't realize that. If you guys have a belief that's like, oh, this person will never change, they'll never change, then they'll never change. I'm telling you guys right now, you're literally sabotaging. They'll never change. If you guys believe that, oh, this person's always like this, they're never going to change, blah, 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 blah. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. Because you don't realize your perception creates reality. I've seen it. I've witnessed it. Reality is malleable. So you guys have to get your head on straight and change the way you look at yourself and change the way you look at the world. All of you guys. So yeah, it's like when I think about, 2012 for me, and just like I could express myself, I could be myself. I'm thinking about how I would go on Facebook in 2012 and how I would share really vulnerable stuff about my past, man. I look back, a lot of these alpha male channels say that stuff is not appropriate. You should never, as a man, you should never share your emotions. I cannot tell you how many stoic philosophy, stoicism, male videos, stoicism and alpha sigma male videos talk about never share your emotions. But what's crazy is I shared my emotions in 2012 and I was happier than I've ever been. I was free. My body was relaxed. Like, I felt full. I felt literally like I felt integrated. I didn't feel like I was repressing parts of myself and being somebody that I wasn't. And it's because I pictured my mentor being right there by my side. And my mentor was like, yo, like, you can be yourself. If you want to cry, go ahead and cry. You know what I'm saying? I think I just need to learn how to cry. I think I need to learn how to just express again. I mean, I guess I know how, but I feel like I need to do it. I'm scared. I'm going to be honest. As a man, because of my last relationship, the last relationship I was in, I'm afraid now to express things. Because, you know what I mean? Like, and get taken advantage of. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like, I feel like when you're open with chicks, dude, all they do is like exploit you, man. And I know this is a false belief and I need to let it go. I'm bitter about it. I'm angry. I'm hurt. I'm really bitter. I'm be honest, you guys. I'm scared to death. Like, my body shakes when I think about being super vulnerable. It scares me. And I used to never be like that. In 2012, I was the opposite. And I honestly want myself back. I want to be me again. And so I'm going to have to just do it. I'm going to have to bite the bullet, I'm going to have to picture my mentor right next to me, like on my side, like my buddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay, Maverick. You can just be yourself so that I'll be able to do this. Yeah. Yeah, it's like hurt people, you know? Like, we don't mean to hurt people. It's like, even my last relationship, like, hurt people. If I'm, you know, like, we hurt people when we don't mean to hurt people. So we just have to love each other and love ourselves. And, like, we have to realize we did and do the best we can from the place we're at in our consciousness. So we act out of our consciousness. Every single person acts out of who and what they are now, in the present. Who you guys are right now is who you act. It's the energy you guys push out is who you are right now, your level of consciousness. So, I mean, my mom did the best that she could. But I still need to feel those feelings. I need to feel that anger. I need to feel that frustration. Like, it's in my body. I still need to address it. And, like, for me, I need to write about it. Like, writing about it is important. I have my own process. Nobody's going to tell me how to do my process, period. Like, I'm going to do what's going to help me heal. Like, nobody's going to tell me how to do that. It's not anybody's job to tell me how to heal, period. I mean, again, what it comes down to is, like, we are where we are in our consciousness. Like, every single person, like, we all have brokenness in us. I mean, I have darkness. I've had darkness in me as well. You know, I've done things in my life that I'm not proud of because I was in my shadow. See, some people will reject you for your shadow, but that doesn't mean you should suppress yourself. I'm going to repeat that one. Some people will reject you. Like, in my last relationship, my ex hated my black pants. Montaigne, thank you very much. Appreciate that. I can't check it right now, but once I get to the mall, I'll check it. I got it. I'm getting an avocado smoothie. It's avocado. Yes, it's good. Avocado's healthy. All right. Anyways, so yeah, I was just gonna say, you guys. I mean, like, my ex hated my black pants. Hate my black outfits. My ex did not like that kind of stuff. She said I look like a 14-year-old, and I look like I'm depressed. And, like, she's like was saying, oh, I can't be with you if you're gonna wear black. Whew. And, you know, I'm just saying, you guys, like, I should have just said, okay, peace out. But I didn't. I'm gonna be honest, I did not do that because I had some mama wounds. I had some mother wounds, so I didn't leave that relationship. I stayed because I didn't realize it. I had mother wounds. But you know, so now I'd be like, F that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna wear what I want to wear, whether you like it or not. And, like, it's just part of growing and evolving, folks, like, from here to here. You know, we start down here, we care about what people think, you know what I'm saying? You want approval of your family, you want approval of your friends, like, you want people to be cool with you, right? See, I don't give a F anymore. That's the thing. I don't care anymore. It's not my job to please you. Like, it's my job to live my authentic self. And if you don't like it, you can go away. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a fan of it, you just go away. My mom used to say that I was weird because I would journal all the time. I mean, I'm not joking. She hated my shoes. I had Converse shoes with writing on them. They were Kurt Cobain shoes. I don't know if you guys know who Kurt Cobain, the singer, is, but he had a journal, and I bought the Converse shoes. They were black shoes, like black and white. So they had white writing with the journal. It was a journal of Kurt Cobain on my shoes. She said I was an effing weirdo. Effing weirdo. Constantly, like, degrading me, you know, putting me down. constantly comparing me to other kids, like asking me why I couldn't be like other kids. Why wouldn't I play with Barbie dolls? Why would I not play with in the dollhouse? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so that's what I'm trying to say is I cared about approval when I was younger. I really did. Like, like I think it's normal to care about your parent, about approval when you're young. But when I went off to college, I started to break away from that. So I decided to move, I think like 21 hours away from home. It was 21. It was like between 17 and 21 hours. So I left the South. I was living down south and I moved up to New England on my own. And that's when I started to think for myself. That's when the teachers are like, "Hey, can you question what you're thinking? Challenge me." Like all the teachers at the school, I went to a private liberal arts college. And it was amazing, by the way. Best experience I've ever had. Like, it was life-changing. And I'm telling you, that's when I started to question things in life. Well, actually, no, I take that back. That's incorrect. In 2006, so 2006, so in 2004, in my philosophy class, yeah, that's when I started to question things. It's 2004. So that's right. Okay. But yeah, I just wanted to say that, moving away, going to a liberal arts private college, teachers are telling me to like question them, basically argue. The teachers wanted us to argue with them. So, I mean, I learned about debate and I learned how to critical think and I learned all of that stuff. I didn't know how to do any of that stuff before. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like before college, it was like, you don't question anybody. You're supposed to just follow the rules and just, do as you're told. But I realized when I moved away from the South, like, down south and went up to New England, like I was 20 minutes from New York. Like I was like, I think a couple hours from New Hampshire, a couple hours from Massachusetts, Boston. And teachers are just like, yeah, we want you to question. We want you to argue with us. We want you to tear apart what we're saying. And I was like, hell yeah. Like it was amazing. So yeah, totally different than anything I was used to. Yeah, if you guys are just joining the channel, my name is Maverick. I'm a relationship coach and a matchmaker, and I'm very prophetic. So I have natural, psychic ability or prophetic. I am a conservative Christian, heterosexual, intersex, hermaphrodite male. So I am a biological male. I was born with ovotesticular disorder. So my parent and I both have a genetic condition. It's hereditary. And I am a man with extra parts and a big heart, folks. Yep. So it's not about science. It's not about what scientists say. It's not about the, ego, the labels, this human interpretation. It's about the way God brought me into this world. And I'm going to keep going back to that. He brought me into this world. I was born with both organs. So testicles and ovaries, but my testosterone is completely male, like hardcore male. So it's not about what a scientist has to say or a microscope or anything like that. It's about what God brought me into this world. And I was born with the ability to impregnate a female. So, again, OTDSD, if you guys want to look it up. Hermaphroditism. But yeah, I've experienced, a lot of challenges because of it. But the good thing is it kind of teaches people you can't bully people. Like me being a hermaphrodite, like there's lessons, like you got to accept people that are different. Like we should love people that are different. And we can't just bully people because of our own our own perceptions of who we think they are. Like, but yeah. So I'm just trying to chill out here. Just back to what I was saying. I think what I want to go back to in my mind right now is 2012. It's like a reset for me. You push the button, reset. So like 2012, just like I felt so relaxed in my shoulders, my body. I felt inspired, like love, man, like green, the heart chakra, pink, the heart chakra, crown chakra. Like, I just felt so accepted, man. Unconditional acceptance and unconditional love. And I'm going to be honest, like, I have not felt that, that energy and it's just, it's from my imagination. Like, I created it in my imagination from an experience I had. Just like one experience, Yeah. It doesn't go, I don't care about chromosomes, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All that genetic stuff, that's science. That's man's interpretation. What matters is the way that God brings you. Like, you come out of the canal, right? You come into this world. It's about how he physically made you. Okay, so like, yeah, anyways, back to what I was saying to you guys is the power of love, right? Unconditional love. Just by visualizing some animals, some children, a teacher, somebody that inspires you. That's all you guys have to do to feel safe. And like, people like me with PTSD from the military. Yes, I was in the United States military. I was actually in for 8 months. I was technically legally in the military for 8 months. I have an honorable discharge. So yes, I am a military veteran. Some shit went down in the military because of me being a hermaphrodite. I didn't talk about it. I kept it private. It was just in a lot of shame, a lot of embarrassment because of the way that I was born. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm not going to get into that, but I have extreme post-traumatic stress disorder from the military. But yeah, I have to, even just now, it's like, all right, go back, go back, go back. I'm like talking to myself right now. I'm literally like, I have to self-regulate. I have to like to go, okay, refocus, because I'll get distracted and I'll start having flashbacks. So I'm like, my whole energy will start to shift if I'm not careful here. So it's like, okay, go back to 2012 and then I feel safe again. All right, so I'm like, all right, 2012, right now, okay. That's when I was loved. I felt loved. I felt loved. Like, I could just be me. Listen to music, express myself, write as much as I want. And that's what matters, guys. See, when you get in that state, you guys get in a flow state. It puts you guys back in the flow state. Why 24? Why do you say 2024? You guys could pick any age. Dude, it could be like 7 years old. Just saying. Ten of Cups. Today. This is for us, all of us. I just pulled one card for today. Right here. The Ten of Cups. So yeah, just like, sometimes we get bitter. Sometimes we get sad. Sometimes we get lonely. Sometimes we forget. Like, we forget about love. Self-love. You know what I'm saying, guys? We forget we are loved, or we forget what it's like to even love ourselves. Like, every single one of us. So a hermaphrodite is somebody that's born. Well, there's different hermaphrodite conditions. So in my case, I was born with ovotesticular disorder. It's called OTDSD. There's multiple hermaphrodite conditions, but I was born with ovotesticular. OTDSD. Like I said, my parent has that same exact condition. So I do have a high voice, but it's because of my condition. So I am a biological hermaphrodite male. I have both parts, but I have an extra set of parts. I'm a male, like a biological male with extra parts and a big heart. So like, my testosterone is completely male. I'm like completely way in the male range, like not even close to female, not even a hair close to female. And I to impregnate a female. Ovotesticular. OVO testicular. Yeah, it's I often get, misgendered as transgender, and I'm not transgender. It's not the same thing, because I was biologically born with both parts medically, like both organs. So I am straight, bros, like females, whoever's in the chat. Like, I am a straight human being. I'm a conservative straight human being. Why I'm conservative in the sense that I don't believe in alcohol, drugs. I'm really against legalization of marijuana, and drug. Like I said, I don't believe in drugs. I don't believe in like killing babies unless you guys, if there's obviously like a serial killer or something, and there's an extreme circumstance in that case, or a family member, like, what I'm trying to say, gets you pregnant or something, like, I understand, but we can't be enabling people and just being like, hey, you know what, we can use our tax dollars so you can go have sex with all these people. You know what I mean? Like, just go screw whoever you want. And like, our system is enabling it. Like, we are literally like people's taxes. Like, people are paying taxes to encourage women to just go have sex. Like, go have a bunch of sex, and if you get pregnant, it's okay. We'll just kill the baby. Like, it's wrong. It's wrong on so many levels, is what I want to say. Like, so many levels, to do that. Like, to make, you're allowing the girl, you're teaching the woman it's okay to sleep around and just keep on having sex. You're killing babies. Yeah, y'all are, it's like, it's just wrong. But I mean, like I said, man, if you guys get hit up, by your uncle or something, like, that's another story. Like, I understand where you're coming from in that case. All right, I'm trying to find a parking spot here. I kind of want to have a spot in the sun because it's vitamin D. It's not currently, I'm a male. There's no currently. Are you currently a male or a female? So I'm a biological hermaphrodite, which means I was born both male and female with organs of both, but my testosterone is completely male. It doesn't go by chromosomes, period. Like, I'm just telling you guys that right now. It doesn't go by science. That's science. Chromosomes are science. Like, what I'm trying to say is it goes by what I was born with by God. Like, what did God pop me out? Like, how did he pop me out into this world? You know what I'm saying? He popped me out with a dick. Okay, he popped me out with the ability to impregnate a female. Like, I was born with both down there. So, I'm a man, but I have an extra set of parts and a big heart. It's just that simple. I hope that helps answer your question. You said, are you single? Because I'm interested in you. I am not single. I appreciate your bluntness. I actually respect, blunt people. But no, I'm not single. All due respect. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to read your guys' comments. I will be pulling a card from Montaigne. Okay, somebody's like, I like your gloves. Thank you. You said, what's up with the headband vibe? Oh, my headband? You said, you look like a professional wrestler from the 80s. I'm just me, bro. Like, I'm always going to be me. I'm always going to encourage you guys also just to be you. Just dress you. Be yourselves. So this is how what I feel like is me, my soul, who I am. You know what I mean? Okay. Someone said, you're so nice. I mean, again, I'm just me. I'm nice till you mess with my family. And it's like, well, yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm trying to get settled over here. Because I got love in my bones, in my body, in my soul. I do. All right. Let's see here. So my pronouns are he, him, or just Maverick, my name. So Maverick, yeah. You said, I don't care about what people say about you, my love. Okay, don't say that. I respect that you said I don't care what people say about you, but do not call me your love, bro. I'm not available. All right? All due respect. So I'm going to delete that comment. Say it one more time. You're out of my chat room. Can I ask a tarot question? Are you serious? When I'm in the middle, I was in the middle of driving and you're asking me that. Come on. I'm not pulling for you. I'm not pulling for you. You're going to have to wait till the next show. Okay, so Montaigne said, what's going to happen with my work thing? Okay, I want you to ask me a yes or no question, Montaigne. Any yes or no, or I could do a love oracle message for you. That addiction question, that's a coaching session, man. I got to conserve my energy. You know what? I'm already drained. Already, I'm feeling drained. So I have to conserve my energy. So if you want to ask questions like that, we can do a coaching session, a private phone. My cell phone is 310-890-9613, guys. I'm going to give that to you. You guys can text me. So if you guys want a session, like a coaching session, like matchmaking, coaching, psychic, cards, you know, whatever, like you know, life coach, whatever it is, 310-890-9613. Okay, he says, let's see here. I have love language? What? Okay, my love language? Oh, my love language is physical touch, quality time, physical touch. I think that's it. I mean, it's like, I don't really care. Acts of service, not really. I don't really care about that because I'll take care of my own stuff. You know what I mean? I can do my own car. I can do my own, you know, like, I don't really care. And in terms of gifts, gifts are nice. They're like not high up. I mean, they're not high. I like gifts. They make me happy. But it's like, I mean, definitely if I had to choose, it'd be physical touch, number one. Like, I need my body touch. I need kisses. Number one. Number two is quality time. That means time together, like time on the phone, time in person, quality time and physical touch. Okay, let's see. I'm looking at what she said. You said, thank you for explaining it. You're welcome. You could play music. Music's good for you. Very, very good for you. You said, yeah, you do. You said you look like Shane, Shane, WWE wrestler. I don't know who that is. When I was younger, I loved to wrestle. I absolutely loved wrestling. I liked basketball, hockey. I was really good in hockey, dude. I liked rock climbing and rope climbing too. You said you are beautiful. Thank you. Okay, Montaigne said, why am I going to be, am I going to be, okay, I'm going to ask if you're not. Like if you're good, Montaigne. Okay. So are you good? Absolutely you're good. I got a solid yes. I don't see an issue. And actually what I'm getting here is commit. This is a bonus for you. 8 of coins, the ring, the Ace of Swords is the ring, okay? And the marriage, the number one marriage card. So I see commitment coming for you, Montaigne. Like I said, I just got a no for you. Like, you're good. Don't ask me anything else. Period. I did yours. I did a bonus for you. Don't push it. All right. You said you look like James Hetfield. Is that a wrestler? I don't know who James Hetfield is. You said you are an amazing, awesome person. I truly mean that. Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, you guys, I want you guys to do what you guys are good at, what you're passionate about. Everybody. Look, you guys have love. Everybody has love, some kind of love coming to you. And I don't mean like romantic love per se, but I just see love from God. The Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. You guys are going to be blessed. All of you guys in this chat room. Oh, the Metallica guy? That's funny. I've been listening to Metallica. There's a song called Until It Sleeps. It's like, until it sleeps, da-na-na-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na-na. I've been obsessed with that song for like a week. Anyways, oh my gosh, this is for me. I got the marriage card and the 10 of Cups. I was like, God, what do you want me to know? Da-na-na-na-na-na. It's like, Oh, man. Dude, yeah, we are blessed. Every single person in here. Every single human being. All right, guys, I'm going to bounce off here, but I wanted to say thank you all the fans out there. You guys have an amazing, safe weekend. And like I said, you guys, keep it real, keep it positive, and you guys are being blessed. God loves you guys. God bless you. Thank you.